Hello YouTube, Bookham Dano here, with the Peanut.
Hello.
And Oliver Queen. Say hi, Ollie. We've got a unboxing for you today. A couple of packages came in the mail yesterday. Should we do this one first?
It will. Okay, so one of them's for me. I figure let's just do this one.
So this is an auction I won earlier in the week. And it's from Comic Monster on YouTube. I've bought a couple things from them in the past. They are a good place to get if you're looking for signed comics and art. And sometimes, with an auction, you can get, a pretty decent price. Get things cheaper than you would ordinarily be able to do. So sometimes, all right, there we go. And believe it or not, I'd already done like half the unboxing before we started shooting. So glad we did that.
So this is from who?
It's a YouTube, or I'm sorry, an eBay store called the Comic Monster. All right, so they pack well.
It's like a nesting doll.
All right, so here we are.
Oh wow!
Hold this up for you. As you guys probably know, I absolutely love the team of Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen. I first came across them with their series Descender, which is a science fiction series that we've talked about on other videos. And then they did this really cool thing. When Descender ended, they took a little bit of a break, but then they reintroduced several of the characters in the same world, but like 10 years later, and it switched from being a science fiction story to being more of a fantasy story. I was very skeptical of this transition. I didn't see how it would possibly work. But for me, Jeff Lemire is a great writer, and I absolutely love Dustin Nguyen's watercolor art. And so I was, willing to give it a shot. I'm so glad I did. I think they're up to 10 issues now, which completes the whole first part of the story. Loving the story. I really couldn't imagine how they were going to pull this off, going from a more of a the science fiction world to a fantasy world with the same basic story, but they did it. And so this is Ascender number 1, and it's signed by both Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen.
That's
so
neat.
I was really happy to get that, and it's it's not an expensive comic. This with all this ridiculous shipping and tax and everything was under $60. So I just felt like I couldn't pass it up, being such a big fan and wanting to. And sometimes that's a cool thing about collecting is what you like. Might not be necessarily the high dollar books, and you can collect what you want without having to spend big bucks on keys. I still would recommend, for the most part, trying to focus on keys. But if you like a certain writer or artist and their work, then by all means do that, especially if it's affordable. Okay, so enough on that. We've also got this package, which also came yesterday.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Why don't I let you open this? Because this is... It was funny. The other day, I came out of a Zoom meeting. I had like 3 Zoom meetings that day, so it must have been Wednesday. And before I could even say, like, hey, the meeting went well, or, wow, I'm glad the day's over, she kind of thrust me the phone with, like, I need this. All right, so anyway, here we go.
Ooh. Thank you,
So
Danny.
that's the Brubaker Phillips Fatale. It's the Trade Volume 2, right?
Yeah, this is volume 2. There's 5 in the whole series, and the video. I did a video of Peanuts picks, and I did the first one, and he's right. He got out of multiple Zoom meetings, and I threw him the phone and said, "Order it now. Thank you." So thank you. I really appreciate it. I want to collect all of them because the art and stuff, Dan has, you'll see, I said it in the video, the other one, he has like a whole wall full of CGC graded comics that he loves, which is totally cool. I mean, duh, we love books, we love comics, but I want to start. So the covers, I'm sure they'll have the covers are so, I mean, come on. I mean, they're just so now I have Dan on another mission to find me the single issues so I can go and get them graded. Oh my gosh, look at that one. All right. Okay, so I'm obsessed. This one will probably be a peanut pick for the next video. Thank you, Danny.
You are welcome. But that was fun. Always love doing an unboxing video. So thanks for watching, YouTube, and we will catch you next time.